O'Brien Group Arena is the venue for today's clash between the Melbourne Mustangs and the Sydney Bears. The Mustangs have been impressive early in the season, but are coming off a loss and be looking to get back on the winners board. And for the Sydney Bears, well, this is a crunch weekend for them. They need points as they currently sit bottom of the ladder.
He can inspire you, a one-man guy. He can inspire the whole team.
So shot there and it's in! O'Kane off the face-off.
Having said that,
so Mustangs take the early lead.
Well, talk about praise it up and then get called right out as a commentator. But that was a rifle of a shot.
A chance here for the Mustangs on the counter. Pass fires Vadim Vyasov. Out wide. This is a nice setup. And it's another one for the Mustangs.
Oh.
Looks like Troy Robinson with the tip. And they take a 2-0 lead.
Well, they've just turned that inside out. Excellent work from the Mustangs. Good play breaking in total control. Look at this. It's a 3-on-2. All the way across. Tipsy doodle. Fume should have taken out 16. Shouldn't have given him all that space.
Yeah. He's wearing one of them. He sends it across now. Here to Rubes. He shoots. And a good save by Pickerton. Loose puck in front. Back to Rubes. Oh, and a five shot and they score. Third time lucky on that play there for the Sydney Bears. Etienne Dutoit. He makes it 2-1.
Well, persistence won through there. Well, Pickerton was caught all ends up. Watching how they break in here. There's a lot of traffic around the front of the net. Pickerton's down. They just had to lift it. Had the time and space to do it.
And back out now here to McCoy. He flings one in, looking for the tip there in front again was Anderson, and we got a penalty as Fisher and Clare have a little howdy-do, and we got another one in front of the net as Jones and Strukoff and Anderson are all getting into it.
Strukoff will take him. No, he's just tying him up.
Vasquez and Sean Jones have a little conversation, and well, Strukoff looking for the guillotine there on Anderson in front of the net. And that will do it. See what the penalties are out of this exchange.
Now Strukoff. Pass. Finds Brooker. Now to Vlad Rubes. Dutoit was lined up there by Apps. And he's slow to get up. And then there's a late shot after the whistle. As Strukoff goes out. And now Strukoff is just taking on anyone in his distance. We've got Rubes as well in there. And that's up against Apps. So basically you've got a Vlad Rubes and Bradley Apps. There's someone who's old enough to be Apps' father he's trying to fight at the moment. You've still got Strukoff, and I'm trying to see who the Mustangs player he decided just to demolish while he was there. That looks like it's McMahon, so he's decided to go to the opposition captain, but this is what we brought up earlier, is Strukoff much being frustrated. He's at risk of being a liability to his team.
Well, to be honest, this has been coming for a while. There's been a few lack of calls, a few cheap shots. The control's sort of been lost here. This was coming.
But that shot came well after the whistle. That is a very cheap shot.
But there was an interference, blatant interference there on Dutoit not called. And let's have a look.
What's this?
Look, bang, got a shares McMahon with a shoulder up high.
And this is where Strukoff's taken exception to this. It wasn't called.
But the whistle went on before that, so and then Apps decides to come in, and then McMahon comes in, and
Apps thought about taking the gloves off, and he realised, I'm going to keep them on. But I think that's the first time I've seen Vladdy Rubes in there.
Yeah, and he's taken on someone he could actually. He's old enough to be Apps' father.
Good on Vlad.
Well, isn't that interesting?
He's not taking any crap from the young'uns, is he?
So Vlad looks like he's going. He can't believe it.
Yeah, Claire. Good work though by Stringer. Put him under the pump. Now Annesley loses an edge. Open door for Anderson. Anderson for the Mustangs. Goes with the delay, looking for the tip. Stringer. And Kimlin makes the save. And now Claire wants to take on Stringer.
Why?
That's a very good question.
Stringer was just doing his job there.
As Tyrell Clare was been a bit of a talking point during the past week.
But the entries have been lacking as Strukoff is out of the penalty box and he's on the ice with the puck right now. Strukoff now draws his man. Back now here to Annesley. Finds Burns. Here's Burns. Delay, shoots, and he scores! Power play goal to the Sydney Bears. And just like that, it's an even hockey game, 2-2.
Why is it just like that? Because Strukoff's back on the ice and he played hockey. It was a good dummy. Watch that in replay, but he set it up beautifully.
Oh, 5-hole too.
Yeah, absolutely. It was there all the time.
Win about 9 rounds in the shootout.
Too slow coming in here.
The slow approach by Adams, and he scores!
It wins.
Well, there you go. So
Wins
Charles
the day.
Adams defies Jaff, and the Sydney Bears basically snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
Absolutely.